You need to stop it. You need to stop looking at other people to understand what you need to do. Yes, we can get wisdom and lessons from people, but you know what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do. You might not want to do it, you might not think that you know, but you know. You know what you need to do. The first tiny step forward to have the life you want. You know it. And yet you're stuck in this paralysis of consuming. You're consuming videos about how to be the new me, the new rebrand, or whatever they're saying. This 2025 rebrand, it's gonna make you overwhelmed. We're in the middle of winter and I don't see birds starting a new life. I see them just, you know, gathering and continuing to do what they do in preparation. Look, you're overwhelmed because you're constantly consuming information. Have you gone to the toilet without your phone in a while? Have you just washed the dishes or done something mundane without distraction, without someone talking about the next best thing, or someone telling you how they succeeded? How they succeeded. Well, that's how they did it. Are you them? Are you them? No, you're you, okay? They haven't had your life. They don't have what you have right this second. Yes, they can help inspire and encourage, but there comes a point where you need to just do it. Do that one thing. That whatever it is, you want to be a YouTuber. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter how well you know the algorithm. It doesn't matter how well you know your avatar, your market, whatever. You need to know whatever they're telling you, you must know. If you don't put a video out there, or you don't believe in yourself and what you have to say and share, then it's not going to happen. And you can keep fooling yourself that consume more and I must know more. You don't. You know enough. You might not think you know enough because you're stuck in here comparing yourself to everyone, distracting yourself with what everyone else is. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? I did this. This is what I used to do. I used to go on YouTube and I'd watch videos of people living their life. Watch them living their life and live vicariously through them with their nice clean apartments and their nice fresh food that they made, and seeing them having food and brunch and dinners with their friends. I was hooked on that content, and I constantly watched people working from home and having their own businesses, and I just wanted that life, and I thought if I watched those videos I would be more like them, or I could have it. It was almost a bit like a drug, to be honest, because I just couldn't get enough. I wanted that life so bad. Pause. Why did I want it? What was it about that I desired? Let's strip back the layers. So it looks really peaceful. Okay, it looks really clean and crisp. It looks really like they're healthy. I could be healthy and be the best and reach my potential. What was it that I was looking at these videos and wanting for myself? You're never gonna find peace outside of yourself. You're never gonna clean your apartment and get true inner peace. Yes, it's gonna help. It's gonna help, but it's not gonna be the root solution to the feeling of unstableness, uncontentment, unfulfillment. You need to get to that. Inside, you know, people meditate to find this inner peace, to know that if their house is chaos, they can still have this inner sense. I did a breakthrough last year, obviously now we're in 2025. I did a breakthrough last year and it was incredible. Basically, it's a long thing that I can talk to what a breakthrough process is. It's like a 1 or 2 day intense unconscious healing process. It's incredible. And after I did it, I was so driven in all my passions and my desires. I felt like I was in my body. I could feel everything. Like I washed my hands, it just felt like the best feeling in the world. All my senses, it was almost like I was on hallucinogenics. I think I said that right. I am feeling very energized right now. I meant to actually be going out to the shop to buy some dog food. I was like, I need to record this. I don't even know if it's recording right now because I've moved the camera away because if you're just looking at yourself in the screen, you become a little bit and I can't allow that. I'm already feeling a little flushed, to be honest. Okay. I might have to do some chopping on these videos because I sometimes just need to get to the point, okay? I don't want to waste your time, okay? I have no idea where I was. So I finished this breakthrough and I was feeling so good. I was feeling, so amazing. I was high on life. I was speaking 1,000,000 miles an hour. I could barely sleep. Woke up in the morning and literally leaped out of bed like, life is here. It's almost like I found the secrets of the universe. I no longer felt all this weight of my past or the fear of my future. It was just pure bliss. And I recommend it to anyone. It is expensive, but you know what? I would do it again. The only thing I would do next time is make sure I exercise my new mindset, my new beliefs, because like anything, if you don't exercise it, it starts to go. And over like a year, you do slip into negative patterns again. You start feeling the weight of everyone else's beliefs and negative emotions, and it does do a lot on you. Anyway, the house was a complete mess when I came home after the breakthrough. I did not care. I was like, right, I'm going to do this singing mission, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and oh my gosh, we're going to the beach, and I never did that. I was always like, stay in and cozy and watch films and Netflix and chill and don't want to see the world. But I was like, I need to be out there, I need to go see. And I go somewhere and I see groups of people having fun by the beach, and before I'd have this mentality of, oh, I'm all on my own. You know, I wish I had big groups of friends like that, like you see in films or TV shows. I don't feel like that. Because of the breakthrough and my mindset, I was so like secure in myself and having fun for a very long period. I didn't think like I didn't need other people to feel that sense of peace and love. I had it within me. Of course I'd love to share that energy with other people, but I never felt less than looking at other people and comparing myself. And I just think through those lessons of where I felt completely content, I did not care about my external. It's almost like we use our external as an excuse to avoid the internal work that we need to do. That internal work can look like anything to anyone. I think that there is so much, and it could stem from childhood, of where we do not feel safe, we do not feel enough, we do not feel loved, and we're constantly seeking that validation. Distraction. It's like recently I've been distracting myself. I've been feeling a little bit on edge because something that normally is quite in my control is very out of my control at the moment, and I am using food as a sense of control. And a sense of dopamine hit, and I know, and I'm making myself aware, and I think the best thing for me is to not judge myself right now, have compassion for myself. I don't think you can hate yourself into growth. You can't hate yourself into love and success and happiness and joy. It's really bullshit. You almost just have to like, right, this is a season right now. I'm learning something. So over the last few months I put on weight, and for someone with my history of body dysmorphia and eating disorders, that has been a little challenge. However, I've used it as a way to love myself unconditionally. Not just love myself when I'm fit and I've got an exercise routine and I'm eating really well, but love myself even when I'm not feeling great, and even when I'm overeating. Because at the end of the day, and I think this with diets, it doesn't really matter. Like, yes, there is certain nutritional fundamental laws that we probably would benefit from following. It definitely, my brain just went, how long is this video? Because I can't see the timer now. It definitely varies. I think different diets work on different people. It's all person. What is it to you? And really, I think fundamentally you need to learn what feels good for you. If it feels good, then it probably is good. If we haven't intellectualized it and we eat something and we feel really good, we feel energized, then it's probably good for us. But someone else might have it and have the runs, or they might have gas, or they might have headaches or mood swings. It's, you know, different strokes for different folks. And I think we're constantly looking at other people because we want to be like them. I've gone on a tangent. I don't even know if I'm going to get back to the other one, so I apologise if you were interested in that tangent. You have to go within. To be the best version of you, you have to go in. Okay? Yes, you can get nuggets and redirections from other people. I know I have watched a lot of content, but I don't think that's helpful. So when I'm working, I listen to lots of podcasts, constantly like getting ideas and educating myself. But today, and I have been feeling overwhelmed, but today I have just been like doing boring things like washing dishes or tidying and doing stuff like that. And I've just had silence, and I've had so many ideas of what to talk about on this channel. I've had ideas about a new song for the band. You need the silence, because the silence is connecting back to yourself. Yeah, people can help you, but do you want to be like them, or do you want to be you and be shine the brightest essence energy of you? Because all the great people, they found themselves and they shine, and that is how you are going to be. You're not going to be like them, but you're going to shine a way that they shine, but for yourself. You're going to be this unique bundle. Yes, there's billions of people, okay? They say no thought is or real or original and all this. Yeah, okay. The thing is that is original is your perspective and the way you perceive information and the way you alchemize and transmute information for healing and happiness and joy and just your expression, your being. It's going to be unique, because no one has had your parents, your family, as well as your education, your friendship groups, your influences, your icons, your role models, your relationships, your work dynamics, your highs and lows, your trauma. It's all, you have your own story. No one, out of all these billions of people, have that story, and that makes you so special. And we know so much more than we think we do. It's like, I'm going to look at someone else for fitness help and advice. Well, I know the first step that would do waves of help is to stop eating as soon as I'm full. That could be the only thing. And once you accomplish that, then you can start looking at something else. Maybe I'll have a savoury breakfast instead of a sweet breakfast, or maybe I'll make my portions a little smaller, or maybe I'll do this. Like, we all know that if you eat more than you burn, then you're probably going to put on weight. It's got to go somewhere. Or if you spend more than you earn, you're probably going to be in negative cost, whatever the word is. I should know, I work in finance. Can I just check something? Sorry to be rude. How long is this video? Okay, we're 16 minutes. There wasn't some great use at the start, but anyway. So what are we trying to say here? I'm sorry because I've moved the camera. Actually, I'm not going to say sorry. Thank you for bearing with me. I should say, well, I should. Let's get that word out. I am learning to not say sorry all the time, because A, you want to really mean it when you say it, and B, Can we just live without having to apologise for everything we do? So that is my thought process. So thank you for bearing with me through the chaos that is me. I do want to wrap this video up, but I also want to make sure I say something of value, of course. So, I have no idea what I've been talking about. I feel like I'm more scattered than last time. Yes. Please give yourself some silence. I know silence can be really scary and overwhelming for a lot of people. I know that for a long period of my time, I distracted myself through, I couldn't listen to silence. My brain would just go overdrive. So I get that, but if you can give yourself the toilet, going for a wee without your phone, or maybe washing the dishes, or having a shower without anything, and just allow yourself, like even going for a walk, try and get into your body. Just wiggle your toes in your shoes, or feel your fingers, or hold your sleeves, and just use your sensory. Really get out of this brain, this ego, and just feel your body. Just take some breaths and really slow yourself down and allow yourself to just be and see what comes up. Really return to that. We're constantly distracting ourselves and consuming things, or putting people up on these pedestals that they're going to provide us something that we can only provide ourselves. We can not find peace from a holiday, temporary peace. We cannot find peace from a clean house, temporary peace, yes. But to find that true peace, because there's going to be weeks where you can't clean. There's just going to be so much stuff going on. Does that mean that that week is also going to be an unpeaceful week? We have to be adaptable because we have no control of anything. We like to kid ourselves that we do, but we don't. Anything could change. You could fall over and hurt yourself. Someone could be ill that you love. Anything can just change. The world is changing all the time, and we're constantly trying to change ourselves. Let's return into ourselves, reflect. Winter is a beautiful time to get in with ourselves, to hibernate, to get to know ourselves. What do we truly want? Because I used to think I wanted these influencers' lifestyles. I really don't. Half the time they just moan about all their problems online. And I'm like, God, you have what I perceive as so much. You have this really nice apartment, say, in London, and this gorgeous group of friends and gorgeous meals, and you're not happy. That should tell you. Or you go and do all these things, but they're not happy. Because why are they telling everyone all the time about everything? It's like they're trying to convince themselves. So I think the answer does not lie outside, it lies within. And I can't tell you the answer. I don't know the answer fully, but I know it's not in the distraction. It's not in everyone telling you how to live your life or be a certain way. It really isn't. And sometimes if you are loneliness, I know the last video I did was on loneliness, use that as a way to get to know yourself. Because if you really get to know yourself and you know your value in this world, you're gonna A, not tolerate a load of shit that people chuck your way, and B, you will meet those people. You will meet those people once you decide who and what you are. Okay, you understand yourself and you find the value that is within. You're going to radiate from such a beautiful, content, powerful energy, and it's going to have these little energy, because we've got these like energy sensors. We can't see them. It's in the 4D, 5D world, and other people will have them. You know when you just naturally gravitate towards someone, it's probably, you know, the energy wavelength. And that sometimes we attract the negative people in our lives. Not because we're negative people, but we're on a frequency of, I don't feel like I'm worth better than the treatment they're giving me. Which of course isn't true. So go in. Turn down the noise and really go within. because you have everything you need. You know the next step. You know what you need to do. You do. I know you do. It might be hard and you might have to go really slow and really celebrate the small, tiny wins. You know, I brushed my teeth. Woo! You did it! Or I went for a walk after my food and brushed my teeth, combining this now, and I didn't overeat because I knew I was full. I didn't want to hurt my stomach. I wanted to keep my digestive system unoverwhelmed, and I did it for my body. That is just incredible. So you know what you need to do, and if you need to say no to people, it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but I just want to remind you that you have way more than you think you have, and you know way more than you think you know. And trust me, you probably don't want what they have. There's a saying, I have no idea who said it, because I heard someone saying it in the same kind of relaxed state as me, where it's like, oh, that was a saying. But if you chuck all your problems, everyone chucked all their problems into a big pit, and you had to pick any problem, you'd probably pick your problem. Now that I say that, I don't think that's true for everyone. So take that with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's really what feels best for you. And you won't know that from other people. You might get inspired, but what's truly best for you, only you have the answer. If you got here, thank you so much. I've gained 2 subscribers since my last video. I can't believe anyone has seen my last video. Thank you, YouTube algorithm. You've treated me well. And the fact that people have commented. Thank you so much, honestly. I was very emotional reading those comments. It's just amazing. And I didn't really think that I could find people that would resonate with the words I say or my energy. Now I am, and I'm feeling very hopeful. And yeah, you truly are the best. Yeah. So I'm going to end it with a little ball. I was going to start it with a little ball, so I might do that little takeout video in a second. But here we go. Thank you. I wanted to go longer.